Hey everybody, Lex DeVille here, back for another lesson in advanced Upwork proposal writing. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about your signature. So how do you influence clients using your signature? A lot of people don't add a signature, or their signature will be just their name, their first name. So if I were putting my signature, I might write my whole proposal. I might say, if any of this sounds like what you need, reply and let's talk, Lex. And I put a space and I put Lex down at the bottom. That would be the average signature. That's the normal signature that you're going to see Freelancer sending off. It's okay. I mean, it's fine to do it that way. But if you want to increase your proposals, if you want to increase your responses, your interviews, then you need to use this as an opportunity to influence clients. So how do I do that? How am I influencing clients in something as simple as my signature? Well, first of all, I dropped down a line and I started off by saying something like, kind regards, or sincerely, or forever yours, or I probably wouldn't use that one because that's kind of a little bit lovey-dovey, but it just depends on how quirky you want to go. I use different things down there. If it's a really fun and quirky client, if you can tell that from the job post, you could use something really crazy. You could say for the love of dogs, Lex DeVille. For the love of dogs, it doesn't make any sense, but it's fun and quirky, and it's just a different kind of, it makes your signature stand out. So that's the first part. It's making them smile. It's going back to that rapport. It's making your signature stand out. But normally, let's just say it's a normal, and I say kind regards, Lex DeVille. So I put my first and last name because I feel like that's what real business owners do. I'm not afraid to use my last name. None of these people are going to contact me. None of these people are going to be stalking me on Facebook. If they are, so what? I really don't care. Probably people doing that already. I put my first and last name because I'm not scared of them Googling me. And if you are afraid of them Googling you, well, you probably have bigger problems to worry about. You need to go clean up your Google image and your social media profiles and all that stuff. But kind regards, Lex DeVille. So that's the first influence point, is that I've got my last name there. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and probably add my Skype information. So sometimes I add Skype information. I'll add my Skype ID. I just put SK and then I put my Skype ID. So that lets them know that if they want to contact me by Skype, they're welcome to do that. We don't have to talk through Upwork. We can talk through Skype if you want to. I also sometimes put my email down there. Upwork doesn't like these, by the way. Upwork doesn't like these things, so do these at your own risk. I think it's outside of their terms of service to put your Skype ID or to put your email down there, but I don't think it's something they're currently banning people for. But again, at your own risk. It's not on me if you end up getting banned. I'm doing it and I'm not getting banned, and it's not that big of a deal to me if I do get banned. But if that's something you worry about, then just keep that in mind. Maybe don't do it. I don't see any way that a freelancer can really work with a client without collaborating together through email, through Skype, through different formats that are outside of Upwork. That's just how businesses work these days. So, and plus Upwork systems don't work very well half the time. Their video messaging system, it's crap. It just doesn't work very well. That's why I use Skype. That's why I try to get clients to those places. Most of the time, I would say more than using my Skype or email address in there, I'll just put my first and last name and then I'll put my phone number. So this is probably the most influential thing you can do, is adding your actual cell phone number. Now, here's the thing. I've never, not one single time, had a client actually call me up on my cell phone without me calling them first, or without us having a specific time scheduled. So I put my phone number in there knowing that I'm kind of putting myself out there, but the client isn't going to call me. It's just giving them a bit of reassurance. We're making them feel comfortable. If I'm a freelancer who might be a one and done or a fly-by-night kind of guy, I'm not going to leave them my cell phone number. I'm not going to give them my email address. I don't want them contacting me when I disappear. So by being someone who's willing to put my phone number in there, and by being someone who's willing to put my email or my Skype, I'm letting them know that you can feel comfortable with me. You can feel comfortable because you can contact me. You have multiple ways to contact me. You can text me, you can call me, you can email me, you can do whatever you want, and I'm gonna be there for you. So this is part of that comfort, right? First we had to establish competence, so that they feel confident that you can get the job done. And all of this is building a picture of comfortability. We want the client to be comfortable, because if they're not comfortable, they're not gonna move forward with you. And by putting your full name down there and your phone number, it's going to allow them to be more willing to work with you. So that's how simple it is. This is something so simple, your signature, but most people don't realize there's an opportunity to influence the client there. You can influence them by having a quirky signature that's kind of fun and just, fun loving, or you can write something that's more formal and more appropriate for whatever kind of client you're working with. Put your first and last name, put your phone number down there. Sometimes I put all three. I'll put my phone number, my Skype, my email. I just let them know you can contact me however you want and I'm going to be available. But it's that simple, and it adds a lot of impact to your proposal by making you more credible and making the client feel more comfortable with you. So that's all I've got for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson.